For most people, apologizing feels uncomfortable, but manageable. You feel awkward, maybe a little exposed, but you can do it. For some people, though, saying sorry feels almost impossible. Not because they never make mistakes, but because, psychologically, apologies feel threatening. Saying sorry means admitting fault. For certain minds, that triggers something deeper than guilt. It triggers fear. Fear of looking weak. Fear of losing control. Fear of damaging their self-image. For these people, identity is often built around being right, being strong, being competent. An apology feels like the opposite of that. So instead of apologizing, the mind looks for protection and finds it through avoidance. They minimize the situation. They deflect responsibility, or they subtly shift the blame. You might hear phrases like, "I didn't mean it like that. You're overreacting. That's not what happened." Notice something important here. These statements don't address the harm. They address the discomfort of admitting fault. Pause for a moment. Think about someone in your life who never seems to apologize. Do they often turn the conversation around? Do you leave discussions feeling confused or doubting yourself? That's not random. Psychologically, many people who struggle to apologize learned early in life that mistakes were unsafe. In some environments, mistakes were punished, shamed, or used against you later. So the brain adapts. It learns, never admit fault. It's dangerous. That strategy may protect the ego, but it destroys connection. Another reason some people can't say sorry is emotional immaturity. This doesn't mean they're unintelligent. It means they struggle to separate behavior from identity. To them, being wrong feels like being bad. So instead of saying, "I did something wrong," they hear, "I am wrong," and the mind resists that at all costs. Let's look at a common example. Imagine you tell someone that something they said hurt you. A healthy response might be, "I didn't realize that. I'm sorry." But instead they respond with, "Well, that wasn't my intention." That may be true, but intention doesn't erase impact. Still, their brain prioritizes self-defense over understanding. Here's the paradox. Apologies actually increase trust. They signal emotional safety, maturity, strength. But for someone who never learned emotional safety, an apology feels like exposure. So they stay guarded. It's important to understand this. Someone's inability to apologize is not proof that you're asking for too much. And it's not proof that your feelings are invalid. It's often proof that they lack the tools to face discomfort without collapsing inward. Now, this doesn't mean you should tolerate harmful behavior. Understanding explains behavior. It doesn't excuse it. If someone repeatedly hurts you and refuses accountability, that tells you something important about the relationship. So what can you do? First, stop expecting change without awareness. Someone who can't apologize usually doesn't see the problem. Second, set clear emotional boundaries. You're allowed to expect accountability. Third, remember this. Empathy does not require self-abandonment. If this video resonated, it doesn't mean you're difficult. It means you value emotional honesty. And that's not a flaw. That's maturity. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more of these videos, please like and subscribe.